So, bringing up the interface
Okay,
of the
try
short
again.
range, the first thing you'll notice is that it has changed a lot. But it's really mostly the same. The channel switch and the volume switch are still the same as they always are. The new thing is when you click on the handle on the right side.
You also see the tooltip, which is the current volume, and that's really helpful.
Yeah, there's also that. Also that you get to see the view from top. But when you detach the handle, then you'll see there's a blue switch on the bottom there. That is also a dial, and that basically selects which group of channels you are on. So you have 16 groups of 16 channels.
Which one do you mean? Which blue?
When you take off the handle, click on the handle on the right side.
Just click any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that blue button there basically allows you to switch channel block, meaning that you effectively have 256 channels on the whole thing.
Okay, good thing that we don't need that. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
Other than that, that radio works pretty much as it used to. The next change that's worth noting is it by default, if you haven't rebound it, it will be on tab, so hold tab in. And you should see
Talking over.
thing on the bottom.
Yeah, the block 1, channel 1, yeah. It gives you the info where you're on.
The thing you should be getting is simply a volume control for how loudly you speak.
What? Okay. How do you open that feature?
If you go into your configure controls and configure add-ons,
Yep.
then it should be listed as the first item, volume control.
Okay, that's still tab, okay.
Can't hear you here anymore.
Yeah.
How do you configure that again?
Okay, hold tab and
And then
use the
mouse
wheel
wheel.
to change it.
Oh, cool.
And this matters because by default, Acre is now running code that will give the AI some idea about your presence when you're talking.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's nice.
So I just set it to normal. How is this?
Yeah,
quite
we can
normal.
hear you. We can hear you just about normal. It's just it's mostly the cutoff distance it appears.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. When can you stop hearing me? 1, 2, 3. Stop hearing me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, still hear me?
Yes,
I'm still
we can
here,
still hear
fine,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's normal basically. Middle normal.
Yeah, the thing I've noted, it starts at the very bottom at whisper, but it is normal.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
if you go to middle normal, it's high normal, right? It's basically much higher. You can hear it much bigger distance. So as default,
loud.
I think So as default, I think we should set it to middle normal. If everybody hold tab, use your mouse wheel, scroll it to middle normal.
Yeah. But is there a way to set it to middle normal at the game start? And probably it saves it. I'm not sure.
We'll investigate that for later.
Yeah.
Okay, continue, Mahuja.
Yeah, those are basically the big ones that will be concerned with. The other changes to Acre are mostly to do with squelch and subchannel stuff, which, quite frankly, isn't all that interesting for regular use. It's more like it's the the complications of getting to talk with other radios like the PRC-77, the Vietnam era one, which hasn't appeared in our missions yet. And stuff like that. It's basically... And the 152, which we aren't using, has also gotten the ability to go through the internal speaker such that everyone around can hear, but again, that's a radio we aren't using. So I don't think...
You can open your squelch now for people that are too far away and you get static and a little bit of a signal.
Okay, so maybe a stupid question. What is squelch?
Basically, there are two main forms of squelch. When you turn off every form of squelch that exists, you'll be hearing static. You know that sound old TVs made when you had them on but not tuned to a channel?
No.
Hey, he's not old enough.
Yeah, basically that sound. The reason you aren't hearing that is that the first squelch will be limiting to when it receives a signal that is strong enough. And the other form of squelch is that there must be a signal encoded within that signal, as in usually a sound that won't be actually put on the speaker, low frequency. And if that sound isn't there, it won't be activating the speaker or whatever, because then it assumes that it's not a signal meant for it.